y'all, and welcome to today's video. I have here with me the new Kaleidos Smokey Nostalgia collection. I have been waiting and waiting on this to get to me, and I have it all. Kaleidos sent me their new collection, so I have some new lip clays. I really like this formula from Kaleidos. It's a moussey, cloud-like type of texture. Very, very nice. We have new blushes. We have 5 new blushes, and I love this lace type of packaging with the Kaleidos logo on the front. All super, super cute. And then we have 2 new quads from Kaleidos, which these are the first like completely neutral palettes from Kaleidos, I believe, and the first quads for sure. So we have these very cool toned browns, and then we have these cool toned grays, of course. I'm very excited about these. We're just going to create a look. We're going to test these out. I've already been wearing some of the blushes and some of the lip clays. I've had the lip clay formula, so I kind of have my ideas already together on those, but I want to create a look. I just want to play with these. I want to show you some swatches of the eyeshadow palettes. So that's what we're going to do today. And if you are new here, hey, my name is Heather and makeup makes me happy. Here at my channel, we don't try to be perfect. We just want to have a good time with our makeup, whatever that means. Shimmer, glitter, playing with new makeup, we are here for it. So if that sounds good to you, I do hope that you will subscribe before you leave today, because I upload lots and lots of new videos every single week. Usually 5, 6, sometimes 7 videos a week. So if you're looking for fun makeup content, this is the place to be. But I can't wait to put this makeup on, so let's jump into it. Before I zoom y'all in and we get into it, I do want to say that this collection comes in this beautiful like dresser that has 2 drawers, and then the lid kind of opens and there's space inside. Very cool, and it's this lacy kind of like, I don't know, like purpley gray cool toned type of cover, just like on all of the makeup packaging. Very, very cool. If you've played with the lip clays before, these are the same formula. I've been wearing these, and I kind of like this smoky color packaging that they have. The blushes, we're going to put those on. I do have a lip liner on. I have HUDA Hush on the lips, so I thought we could put on maybe 2 of these lip clays. I do have 2 kind of darker colors, the shade Smeared Rude and Cognac, but we're going to use the more cool tone brown shades. I'm first going to put on the shade Cloud Smoke. So this liquid lipstick formula is very thin, very moussey, very comfortable on the lips, and I want to mix that in with the shade Skinship. So I'm just going to put that right in the center, and then I'm just going to kind of blend them in to one another. Here is the shade Cognac. I'm just going to swatch it a little bit on my hand for you. And then the other shade is a bit more of a berry red. This is called Smeared Rouge. Right here. Super, super beautiful. Again, I really like this formula. I already know these lip products from Kaleidos, and I will say the nude type shades are my favorite. Now let's talk about these blushes. Okay, one criticism I have to give. As much as I love the packaging, it's so nice, there are no names on the blushes, and I don't mind if companies don't name their shades and stuff, but I would like if it was like printed like 01 or something like that, so that when I'm talking to y'all, I can tell you a little bit easier. But I'm just going to show you. These have a nice like rose imprint. We have Kaleidos here. We have a mirror in all of these. It honestly reminds me of makeup that was around like when I was a kid, that I remember like my grandmother, my mom and stuff wearing. Like, it's that type of packaging. Smoky Nostalgia is a good name for it, because it is pretty nostalgic, like just this component. I don't know if y'all ever had like lipstick holders. Those were like the epitome of luxury to me as a child. I remember getting these little lipstick cases. It was just like a case, and a lot of times it kind of felt like this, and you would just put your lipstick in there, and it was the size of a lipstick, and that's all its purpose was to hold your lipstick. that was luxury to me. That was everything. I remember I had several that my mom would give me, my aunt would give me, and I was just like, yes, I have arrived. I have a lipstick case, and this really hits it for me. But we have this beautiful kind of rosy tone here. We have this shade that's more of a nude, and I actually really like blushes like this. I think they're really beautiful, especially if you have more of a light skin tone. We have this pretty peachy color. We have this one that's in the purple packaging that is a very like cool toned lavender pink type of shade. And then we have the one that looks like this. This one I've actually worn the most. I've only had this collection for a few days, and I want to say I've maybe worn this 2 or 3 times. I think it's so nice. But let's go ahead and put on a little bit of blush. I think we'll go with this one, that kind of first one that I showed you. Okay, so to put the blush on, I've grabbed my Refer 05 brush, and I'm going to pick this up. That's so pigmented, but beautiful. Like, look at how easy it's blending in. I wanted to go with kind of an intense blush today, since I'm doing more of like a brown nude lip, and then we're going to be doing obviously neutrals on the eyes. Okay, I'm loving the way this blush is looking, and a highlight did not launch with this collection, but I want to add a little bit of highlight. So I grabbed the Space Age highlighter in Ray Rider, and I'm just going to put that on with my Sigma brush just to highlight the tops of my cheekbones. And then I'm going to prime my eyes, and I'm going to zoom y'all in because let me show you both of these palettes. I have both little quads here. I'm going to show you a close-up and swatches so that you can see for yourself how pretty these are. Now, I love colorful makeup. I love bold looks. I love all makeup though. I also love neutrals. I think it can be so fun to do a neutral look. So I'm going to put these two together and we're going to create something. But of course, let me throw on my eye primer and I will zoom y'all in. Okay, my eyes are primed with my MAC Paint Pot, and I have to say, like, I'm just loving the way this bold blush looks. I think it looks so good. Like, I feel like I could throw on mascara and be done and it would still look super chic. But I want to play with these quads. I'm very excited to play with these. I've got some brushes here. So what I'm going to do first, I think, is take one of these really fluffy brushes. This is a BK 202. And we're going to first start with this like kind of neutrally cool toned brown quad. And I'm just going to buff all this into my crease just like this. When I swatched these, it felt like the Kaleidos formula that I know and love. So I'm kind of expecting them to perform the same way. You'll have to let me know if you bought anything from this collection. I'm just really excited, I think most for the single blushes. Okay, I think that looks nice. I want to go now into this second deepest brown shade and kind of keep that a little bit lower in the crease, not take it up as high as the first shade. You can see this is super duper cool toned, no warmth whatsoever. Next, I'm going to go into the gray quad, and I want to toggle like my brush right in this gray shade and then just boop over right to the black just once. And then this is going to go right underneath the lowest lash line, the lower lash line. So I'm just going to cut it back and forth, back and forth. Okay, now I'm grabbing this smaller brush. I'm going into the deepest, darkest brown, and I'm going to put this right in my outer corner up here. I'm just going to fluff back and forth like this. Okay, once I have those mattes how I want them to be, I really want to go in with, nope, not this one. I want to go in with this silver shade right here, but I'm going to put down a NYX glitter primer on my lid first. Okay, so I'm picking this up on a dense, fluffy brush. This one's from BK Beauty. This is the 203. This is kind of my favorite brush for applying shimmers like this because I feel like when they're this sparkly, I want them to be this intense. And I just feel like I get the best payoff with a brush like this rather than like a flat packing brush. I mean, look at how sparkly that is. I am getting a little bit of fallout. That's just what's going to happen when I use a brush like this, but it's okay. I can wipe it away in just a second. This silver shade is so intensely sparkly. I love it. It's not just a metallic, like it is intense sparkle. Okay, for the inner corner, I'm going to use the sparkle shade in the more cool toned brown quad. And I'm going to put this right on my inner corner too. I'm going to wipe away all the fallout. I'm going to put on some black liner. I'm going to use my Hindash liner and lashes, and I will be right back and we'll kind of talk about this collection. Alright y'all, this is my finished look. I think my favorite part of the collection has got to be the blushes. I'm just so excited to have some single blushes from Kaleidos. The few times I've worn them, I've had a great experience with them. I think they look so nice, and this is my first time wearing this shade and I think it looks so pretty. I'm really happy with it. I already knew I liked the Cloud Lip Clay formula, so I really like this shade. I'm happy to have more shades in my collection, and I mean, look at the sparkles on the eyes. These are the normal amazing Kaleidos eyeshadow formulas that I know and love. Now I will say, if Kaleidos had not sent me all of this, I would have bought everything myself. I did want the whole collection when I saw it sneak peeked and when it launched, so I am so excited. Thank you to Kaleidos for sending this to me. But just so y'all know, I would have purchased this with my own money had I not received it. I have been a customer of Kaleidos long before I ever received any PR from them, and I'm just so happy to have some Kaleidos neutrals in my collection. I'm really feeling this look. I'm excited to wear it for the rest of the day. I would love to know, if you bought this collection, what you think of it. Are you curious about it? Are you gonna wait? Are you still thinking about it? Are you gonna shop your stash? Let me know. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, that you found it entertaining or informative, or I just hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. I will see you very soon in another video. Bye!